What a nice day. Super nice day outside. Thus far, Saints are capitalizing it. That ball is hammered. That ball is hammered. That ball is out of here. So Cooper Thompson hits one on the screws about 360. And, you know, that's what Cooper's been doing for about 3 or 4 games, is just capitalizing on opportunities. So Cooper is the 4th Saint to hit a bomb this year. So nice to see him spreading the love. Cooper hit that ball hard.
Now batting number 7, Jack Newman.
That ball just jumped off the barrel. Score is now 7-2. Jack Newman comes to the plate. Now Jack Newman's already also got a bomb for himself this year. Jack hit a bomb to right field in Biloxi, Mississippi. But no doubter off the bat. Cooper Thompson's got one. Tripp Heiss has got one. Tripp Ray's got one. And the catcher, Tyler Brown, has one. So we got starting to add up. They played a kid last night, had 6 by himself, so Saints are going to have to get on it. Cooper Thompson almost had one at MUS 2 or 3 games ago. Off the fence, had a stand-up triple. That ball got out of here. He got all of it. So Jack Newman will be hit by pitch. We got our catcher, number 40, up to bat. A little bit of momentum here. Sit fastball and get on one here. Jack Newman is at the plate. This kid can also hit it hard. Just needs to get a good fastball over the plate. Gets a fastball well out off the plate. Taken for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Saints having a good inning here. Up 7-2. They've put up 4 in the bottom of the 4th. That's a fastball down. That's a good take. I thought I was going to swing myself. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Ought to be looking for the straight one over the middle half of the plate right here. Gets a fastball out off the plate for 3 balls, so I would imagine we're going to be taking a pitch here, trying to put some more pressure on the pitcher here. He's a little shaken up. We're going to want to keep pressure on him, put some more base runners on. That's a good pitch. Any other 5, the left fielder, Nolan Cody's played real well today. Looking to barrel one up, and he's got to come with fastballs. You can't get cute with it here. You're already giving up 4. You only got 1 out, and you got 2 on. So everybody knows the ball's got to find the plate at some point, and Nolan's going to be sitting on go. If Nolan gets a fastball in the middle half of the plate, inside part of the plate, this ball's going to be hit hard. That's a fastball down. Taken for ball 1. That strike zone gets smaller and smaller every one of those. So Nolan can cut the plate in half and pick his favorite half and go after it here. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Ooh. Pitcher very fortunate that ball was not barreled up. It was a good swing by Nolan. Not trying to do too much, just didn't come out of his shoes, but barely missed that ball. That's a fastball out off the plate. Runners will advance. Gets by the catcher. So we got Jack Newman at 3rd. Jack Lawrence stands at 2nd in running for the catcher. Number 5, Nolan Cody, the left fielder, is at the plate. He's ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. He can expect a fastball right here. Be very shocked if it's anything but. It's a fastball out off the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. So as a hitter, this is your favorite spot to be in. You got runners in scoring position. You're not going to be the 3rd out, even if you do get out, and you can swing away. That's a good pitch. That ball is going to be out off the plate, but just tantalizing enough to get a swing. So count's full here. If I was a pitcher, I'd throw the same pitch, but that's exactly what he does. But and we boot a ball at short. That's what happens when you hit the ball solid. So
Number 27,
Nolan does his job and hits the ball hard, even though it's right at somebody, but it short hops the shortstop, who makes an error, E6, and we're able to advance a runner to home. Jack Lawrence has to stay put at second, though. So we got 2 men on. Saints put up another run. Score is 8-2. Saints need to keep pouring it on. This team they're playing, Northpoint, is capable of getting hot in a minute and really playing well. Kind of manhandled the Saints last year in one of their only few losses, but it's one of those games that kind of got away from them early, and they just never were in it, never really competitive. And I think the score was about 11-1, but Saints turning it around this year, and right now have an 8-2 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning. So they're going to want to put as many on them here as they can, make it as easy as possible on the defense. So we're going to have a momentum stopper here. That's part of what the coach is doing. He spent 5 minutes with the umpire. Now we're going to spend another few minutes warming up a pitcher here, and he's going to try to put a stop, put the brakes on this. So number 6 will come to the hill. All right, folks, we are in the bottom of the 4th. Saints have put up. That's a called strike. Brennan doesn't like it. I'm not sure it was a strike, but it was a better pitch than was thrown before. So we get no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That's another high pitch out of the strike zone, taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th inning for the Saints. Nolan Cody stands on first. Jack Lawrence is on second. Brennan offers it a fastball, foul tip. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brennan trying to square one up. May get something crooked here. He's behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gonna have to protect, gonna have to battle to get this count back in his favor. Wow. That was a good curveball.
Trip Ray.
That ball did not look to be coming in the zone, and he snaps it off there. So the big fella, Trip Ray, number 13, will come in for Aiden McCready in the 9 spot. Trip also has one of those bombs this year. This kid can hit the ball a mile. So let's see if Trip can blow the doors off this thing here and get it going. Score is 8-2. We got 2 outs now, though. So gets a fastball in the dirt for ball 1. If Trip can get ahead in the count here and keep from getting to his off-speed pitches, I think Trip can do some damage to this baseball here. Maybe that was a strike. The umpire liked it. Looked to be at best out on the black on the outside around the knees, so it gets called 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Not a pitch you want to swing out for sure. You get 2 strikes, maybe you got to offer at that, but that pitch is all but impossible to hit fair and hit hard. So Trip's going to look for another one here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yanks a fastball, almost gets by the catcher. Catcher does a really good job even keeping that ball in front of him. Keeps Jack Lawrence at second base, and Trip's got a count going in his favor. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pretty sure he's going to get that hook at some point. That thing was nasty. Gets a fastball out off the plate. Now he's got to come back with a strike for sure. And big fella's going to be sitting on it. I feel sorry for this baseball if it's on the middle half of the plate. That's in the dirt. So Trip helps his OBP.
Brown.
Always a pretty good eye for the baseball. He's going to mosey down to first and load the bases for our leadoff hitter, Josh Brown, number 1. So Trip does himself a good job and puts himself on base. Jack Lawrence stands at third. Nolan Cody is at second. And Trip Ray is at first base. Josh Brown's at the plate. Going to looking to get some more ribbies here. Gets a good pitch to hit. Kind of gets over the outside part of the plate. Josh fouls it straight back for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, Saints have put 5 across the plate thus far in this inning. That was another good pitch. Just kind of in on the hands, a little low, and Josh fouls it back. Would absolutely expect to see that very crooked curveball here. He's going to have to hang in there and stay in there on it and not give up, because that pitch looks like a ball straight out of his hand. That's exactly what he gets, and that ball is not hittable. I mean, it would have ended a ball, but it looks so good out of his hand. You got 2 strikes. What else you going to do? You got to swing at it. So Josh goes down, but not before the Saints put up 5 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Saints now lead after 4 complete, 8-2. All right, folks. We go into the top of the 5th inning. This guy right here, this young man, this little baseball player, he's looking at me. And you want to call some balls and strikes here, fella?
Yeah.
You want to do that? Come up here. Here, sit right here. Let's talk through this. Now, I got a professional sportscaster here that's going to call a few balls and strikes for you. I'm going to let him have it. All right. You know what? We're going to give him his own headset here. Let's do this right. All right. So you're going to talk us through this inning right here. Strike. What's the count?
0-1.
Is it 0-1?
No,
1-1. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. What do you think about this game thus far?
I think the Saints are going to win.
Oh, man, I like your attitude. I tell you what.
Ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike. We got a professional broadcaster. He brought me some Skittles here. He's going to call this one out here. We got the big fella, Mr. Smith, shortstop for Northpoint. He's an Ole Miss recruit here. Uh-oh.
Ground ball, third base.
Ground ball, third base.
Safe first.
Safe at first. Well, what's your favorite part of the game thus far?
I don't know.
You don't know yet? The win, the W. You want to see the Saints get a win?
Number 23, Hudson Brown.
Saints are going to win.
Saints are going to win. That's all. That's what this guy says. I believe him too. Are them Skittles good? No, okay. All right. Man, we're trying to get you a job here. You got. Come on, let's talk this thing up here. We got. We're in the top of the 5th. That ball's hit.
Drive.
Here I'm gonna need some help up here. Nobody. You're the first volunteer that's volunteered to help me.
Yeah.
I still feel confident about the Saints, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Number 18's fixing to get himself out here somewhere, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Saints lead in the top of the 5th, 8-2. Nicholas, who's your favorite baseball player in the majors?
It's in between Bryce Harper and Tanner Allen.
Oh, that's no comparison, man. You got to go with Mr. Harper. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you play baseball?
Yeah.
What position you play?
Second.
Oh, okay. You're a middle infielder, and you like Bryce Harper, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes I pitch, and him, and him are both on my team.
Really?
Yeah.
So what position did Bryce Harper play in high school? Do you know?
Nope, I just know that he plays right field for the Phillies.
That's right. He was a catcher, believe it or not. He was a pretty good one. He hit a lot of bombs in Cooperstown, too. You going to Cooperstown when you get 12? What are you, 14, 15? Huh?
No, 9.
9? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, you throw it about 80, 82 miles an hour?
Around like 40.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right, let's get back to the game. What's the count here? 2 balls.
2 balls.
1 strike.
1 strike.
All right. Runners on the corners. We need an out here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Cooper T's going to get it done on the hill here.
Yeah. All you just need is a strike.
We just need a strikeout, folks. That's it. There we go.
3-2. Full count.
We need an out here. We need a ground ball double play up the middle, don't we?
Yeah.
That's right. We ain't worried about this runner at third. We'd take a ground ball double play in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Or that.
Or a pop out to the left fielder. And
Pop out to the left fielder's probably going to get the job done, though, isn't it?
Tags up.
What do you think about that play to second there? You think that was the right move?
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's right. No chance to get him at home, huh?
Yeah, because of then if they do it home,
Now
I know what
number
That's
6,
right. Absolutely. You know all about it, don't you?
Yep.
So are these your teammates? Y'all play baseball together?
Uh-huh.
All of you? What position do you play? Shortstop. So we got the middle infield right here. What about this one?
Right field or third base.
Also, he's a Bryce Harper Jr. is what he is. What about you?
I play second, third, and I pitch.
Wow. We got the whole lineup here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need some cheerleaders, guys. We need some put-outs here.
Yeah.
Got a man on first. We do have 1 out. Score is now. What's the score now?
5-6.
8-3, folks. He was close. Those are little bitty numbers, though. So you say I'm real old and I can see the good. I can see the far numbers. I just can't see the stuff up close. That's a good pitch.
Oh, that's up to the second baseman for 2 outs.
2 outs. Mr. Aiden McCready gets the put out.
Yeah.
Now batting number 22, Josh Fisher.
Got your left fielder, number 22, comes to the plate for Northpoint. We're in the top of the 5th inning. We got 2 outs.
Let's see what we can do here.
See what we can do here. What do you think he's going to throw here?
Change up.
You think he's going to throw a changeup right out of the gate, first pitch? With 2 outs?
Yeah.
No way, buddy. This is a fastball. Watch this. Oh, fastball.
Strike.
Strike 1. Hey, when you get a 5-run lead and you got 2 outs, you don't mess around with it. You just throw it right over the plate and you make the defense beat you.
Yeah, but when he has 2 strikes, he's going to throw an off-speed changeup.
That's a good strategy right there. I agree with that strategy.
Because when we were in the game and I had 2 strikes on me, they were trying to throw an off-speed changeup, but I still got a piece of it.
There you go. Well, what you can't do when you get 0-2, as a pitcher, you cannot put the ball over the plate, right? You don't want to give him anything to hit.
You cannot.
Nope, stay out away from the batter. You don't want to make a mistake and let him hit it. Yeah. So we got a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. We got 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning. Saints have given up 1 run, but they still got a 5-run lead. Score is 8-3. See if Cooper Thompson can get a force out at either first or second here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ball in dirt.
Ball in the dirt. So count goes to, what's the count?
2-2.
3 balls and 1 strike.
Oh yeah, so right up there.
You glad you had a school today, buddy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, man.
And I'm glad we don't have school Monday either.
I know. Oh, yeah. You got big Easter plans?
I don't know.
My
mom just forces me to go in everywhere, so I do it.
Oh, well, you know what? Get used to that, buddy. That's how it works. You just get to do what you're told.
Yeah.
You gonna get after some eggs on Sunday, maybe? Go to church, hang out a little bit.
I'm gonna get me some candy.
That's right, candy. Maybe like a $10 bill and an egg or something.
Yeah. Hopefully.
It may be 20s or 50s now. I don't know. It was $5 back when I was a kid. Okay, so what do we got? What kind of situation we got here, Nicholas?
Runner on first and second. Ball, and get a ball to third. He steps on it. We're out of the inning.
That's right.
Hopefully.
I like that.
0-1.
It's a called strike 1. You know any of these older kids out here now? Who are you here? Who are you here watching?
I don't know.
Everybody. You're watching them all, aren't you? You're just rooting. All right, we got a force out at first, second, or third. My man Nicholas is going to call this third out here in just a second. Ooh.
Second strike.
That was a disgusting curveball. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th.
Hopefully we can come away with a strikeout here.
That's right. Well, we'll take any out we can take, right?
We'll take any
Don't be
out.
greedy. Gets a fastball in the dirt. But
Blocked by the catcher.
yeah, you know, that's what you got to do. That's right.
Trying to get a ball in the dirt for him to swing at.
It's not a bad idea. You
Yeah.
do that as a pitcher?
No.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a swing, though. You would have probably swung at that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I would have, too. I almost swung at it. We got a count of even 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning.
Yeah.
Northpoint threatening here. Got 2 men on. Runners at first and second. Cooper T needs a put out here. That's a good pitch. And that is right in the 4-hole.
That 4th throw. Oh, Lord. That cannot happen.
Well,
It did. That was not what we were looking for.
that's okay. You know what? We're going to regroup here.
Number 10, Cade Freeze.
So number 10 steps to the plate. We got runners on the corner. That'll score a run on a single to right field. Josh Brown can't come up with it, and he's made several good plays at home.
Yeah.
Can't get that one, and that'll score a run. We still got 2 outs, so maybe we can get a put out here.
We just need strikes.
Just need strikes. That's right. Uh-oh. We got a hit by pitch.
Oh, Lord.
Well, now
batting number 4.
we got to get an out here, don't we, Nicholas? That's right. All right, so we're back. Is this the top of the order? No, I hope not. Number 4? No, not at the top of the lineup. So we got bases loaded here for Cooper Thompson on the hill for the Saints. Needs to find the strike zone here. We don't want to give up a base hit here. Base hit here could score 2.
Yeah.
8-4 is okay, but 8-6, we don't want 8-6.
No.
No.
Okay. Called for a strike.
It's a good pitch right there. No balls, 1 strike. Good pitch to get ahead in the count.
Ooh.
What was that?
One.
What was that?
Curveball.
How's a curveball stays up out of the zone for ball 1? You gonna play baseball when you get older? Is that what you gonna do? You gonna go college?
Yeah.
Play at a big southeastern school? Yeah, okay. Who we gonna play for?
Depends.
Depends on who gives scholarships, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. I don't blame you.
And whoever I don't have to pay much money for.
That's a good way to look at it. Whoever's gonna help me with the biggest scholarship.
Yeah.
So we got 2 balls, 1 strike, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 5th. That's a good pitch. What was that?
Fastball?
Yeah, man. Fastball right over the outside part of the plate, and he fouls it straight back for 2 strikes.
Okay, we got. Hopefully, we can get him with an off-speed changeup.
Volunteering to help me out over here. He's doing a really good job. All right, we're going to give one of these other fellas a chance. Nicholas, I'm glad you came and saw me today, and appreciate all the help. You're pretty good at this. Maybe you'll get a job in sportscasting one day. All right, we got another volunteer here. Let's see if this fella right here. We got another young fella right here. Let's see if this kid wants part of it. Maybe not. Nah, I don't have any takers. You want to go? Come here, buddy. Griffin Rose. Number 20, the shortstop for the Saints, is up. Bottom of the 5th inning. Saints lead 8-4. That's a fastball, low and away. There you go. You know, I'll let you take it. You call this batter right here. Griffin's going to call Griffin.
So the pitch over the shortstop head to the center fielder, and he catches it.
Now batting number 21, Joshua.
All right, we get a put out. 1 man up, 1 man out. Bottom of the 5th. Mr. Josh Russell, the center fielder, comes to the plate. Number 21. Have you seen this guy run the bases? This guy is so fast. You can barely see this kid. He's so fast. Uh-oh.
And it's a curveball that looks like it's going to hit, but and then it changed the other way.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to hit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Curveball, just you give up on it, and Josh knew that was coming.
And the catcher slides and catches it off of a high foul ball. 2 outs.
Man.
Now batting number
In the
4,
bottom of the
Cooper
fifth
Thompson.
Bottom of the 5th inning. Catcher makes a pretty good catch on a curveball that's just almost unhittable. That thing, I don't want to be hitting that curveball, do you? Yeah. So Mr. Cooper Thompson, what did he do his last at bat? He hit a bomb, man.
And it's another one.
He
right
hits
in the middle
one.
of
He
the
hits one in the gap.
And
Cooper.
And then the center fielder bobbles it. He throws it to the cutoff.
Mr. Cooper Thompson with a double.
Now batting number 7, Jack
We
Newman.
like to see that. So we got 2 outs, but we've got a man 180 feet away, right? So Cooper Thompson hits a stand-up double. Thought about a triple, but he thought better of it. So Jack Newman, the left-handed number 7 first baseman, comes to the plate.
It's an outside pitch.
It's a high fastball out of the zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the count?
1 out.
1-0, that's right. 1 ball, no strikes.
Looks like it's gonna be a foul ball through the third baseman, and he slides and misses it.
That's right. It's a foul ball. No play on it, thank goodness. And that ball will fall. And Jack Newman's going to get another cut at it. Saints are at the bottom of the 5th inning. They got a runner in scoring position. My man Griffin here is helping me call the game. We had Nicholas before him.
It's a low strike, and he
After 5, score is
8-4.
8-4, that's right. My man Griffin is paying attention. All right, we're going to get this fella over here and see if he wants to call an inning. All right, Griffin, I appreciate you helping me out there. We're going to let this other fella here have another inning and see if we can. How about you, buddy? And what's your name?
Henry?
Henry. All right, so Henry, who are you here to watch?
I don't know.
You don't know? Just say the Saints. You look like you're a Saints fan. What grade are you in?
First.
First. Man, you look almost 15. Huh? You like baseball?
Yes, sir.
Where do you play? What position do you play? Do you play baseball?
Yes, I play first base.
First base. All right. You like first base? Who's your favorite MLB player?
Yadier Molina.
Yachty. Okay, so you're a first baseman that likes the best catcher of all time in the majors, right? All right, so who's going to win this ball game? Who you think?
Briarcrest.
Think Saints got it locked up? So we're going to the top of the 6th inning. We got a new pitcher, number 44, Owen Cassidy, comes into the game. Saints lead
8-4.
8-4, that's right. My man Henry, right? Okay, all right. He's a first baseman. We've had an outfielder, an infielder, a first baseman. So are you righty or lefty?
Righty.
Righty, okay. You know, you got your work cut out for you as a first baseman, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Those lefties have an unfair advantage over there. You got to be real good to keep that first baseman position. What team do you play for?
The Angels.
Angels. Oh wow. Saints are looking pretty good here today. Let's see if me and Henry can call the 6th inning here and get us a W here.
Number 1, Rob Hayes.
Number 1, Rob Hayes for Northpoint comes to the plate. Got nobody on, no outs. Got a guest sportscaster here in Henry. Uh-oh. What we got there? What just happened right there?
He attempted.
You can have this one. You just call this hole at bat there, Henry. This is all you, buddy.
Ball.
Oh, that's a good pitch. Hey, wait till the umpire calls it. That's a good-looking pitch.
You interviewing for next year?
I am. I'm actually trying to find my replacement for next year. So I believe that Mr. Henry can do it here.
Here's a hit.
That's not a hit. That's just a fly ball out. Yeah, man. So Josh Brown, number 1,
Number 7, James Smith.
makes another good play. Mr. Henry's just being nice to the competition. He's giving them the benefit of the doubt. So Mr. Smith, our shortstop, number 7, he's an Ole Miss commit. You know that? Mm-hmm. He's pretty good. He's okay. What's your favorite college?
Alabama.
Oh, my goodness. Why did you say that? Give me the headphones back. I'm just kidding. They're pretty good. That's a good-looking pitch. Just stays in off the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. We do have an out. Did you see the home run earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a big one, wasn't it? Mr. Cooper Thompson. Uh-oh.
He'll probably be out.
Probably being out. Of course he's going to be out. We got our man Josh Russell on it. Your speedy center fielder. How many outs we got, Henry?
Now batting, number 23.
2 outs, that's right. So number 23, Mr. Brown, comes to the plate. Big, strapping left-hander. Northpoint's down 4 here in the top of the 6th. So they got 4 outs left in this game. You're up by 4 runs. I like my chances, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Ball.
He wanted to call it a strike. I saw him, but probably out off the plate a little bit. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Mr. Henry is a Yachty Molina fan. When do you think he's going to retire, man? I thought this would be his year. You think this is his last year?
Probably.
Still hitting bombs, still throwing people out, though.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the big first baseman going to the Dodgers from the Braves? What's his name? It's a big fella's name. Freddie Freeman. What do you think about that?
He was my first.
He was your first base guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, but then.
Then he went to the Dodgers.
No, he's not.
Yeah, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Now the Dodgers have him. Dodgers have everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Cassidy needs to throw a strike here. He's behind in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Steers it a little. We got a 4-pitch walk with 2 outs. I don't want to pitch to contact here, right, Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Just throw strikes, let the defense work.
All you gotta do is throw strikes.
That's right. That's about 95% of pitching, right? Those strikes. Rest of them, defense will work. You know how terrible major league hitters hit when the pitcher gets ahead 0-2 in the count? They bat about 100. That's it. So as a pitcher, get ahead. That's what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got no balls, no strikes, 2 outs, man on first. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Or no, top of the 6th, my bad. That's a good pitch. I don't know where it was, but it looked like a strike to me, didn't it?
It really did.
Henry says it's a strike. I say it's a strike, but the umpire said no.
Looked like it was straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle. That's kind of what I thought. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, man on first. Owen Cassidy needs to throw a strike, doesn't he, Henry?
Mm-hmm. Ball.
He's behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Just needs to throw a strike. You think the batter's taken here?
I don't know.
Of course he is. He is taking till he gets a strike, man. They got a 4-run. They're down 4. Absolutely cannot help this pitcher out, right? That's what he's thinking. Now he's in trouble. He's got 3 balls, no strikes.
He's not swinging.
Coach is telling him, get on base, whatever you do.
Do not strike out.
Do not swing. There you go. Now we got new life. Got 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Northpoint down to their last out in the inning. Need to find contact here.
Get walked.
Got a walk. Don't need a base hit here.
6, Spencer Haley.
We need to throw strikes, make them hit their way on, and then we can get out of this inning. Score's still 8-4, no damage yet, and we're gonna hope. I'm gonna say Owen gets out of this. What do you think? I think he's about to throw a couple of good pitches here and force him to swing a bat, and we're gonna get a put out here.
Gets it.
All right, well, we got a hit by pitch. We got bases loaded here with 2 outs.
Grand slam opportunity.
No, we don't want that. Don't even say that. We want a ground out. We want a ground out or a fly out or a strikeout. You think there's going to be a pitch and change here, Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had a wild guess, why is the coach? You think coach just out there kind of stalling a little bit, just getting his warm up, getting his relief pitcher a little warm up, or you think he's going to give him one more opportunity?
One more opportunity.
One more opportunity. Okay. I agree with that. Coach says, "Hey man, you got 2 outs. What are you worried about? Just throw a strike. If he knocks it out of the park, let him do it. Right? That's what you got to do. You just got to throw a strike here and make the hitter do what he does." So we're going to hit I believe we're going to get maybe a substitution here, maybe number 12 coming into the ballpark. He's kind of a big kid, isn't he?
He's huge.
He is huge. He's got a good 30 pounds on me, that's for sure. Maybe more than that.
They've got a lot of huge kids.
Yeah, we need an out, don't we?
Especially that one on first. Well, he's just tall.
He's just tall. Yeah, that's him standing over there on third base. That kid's
He makes that third base coach look like he's like
small, isn't he?
5'8".
Yeah. So we got no balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Owen Cassidy. Stands on the hill. Needs to throw a strike here, get ahead in the count. He lays off a curveball. Probably just needs to fill the zone up with fastballs and see if we can catch an out. Wouldn't you agree, Henry?
Mm-hmm.
I would. Don't be messing around with it. Just throw some strikes, right?
Don't try to get him to swing outside.
That's right. Don't be messing around with it. Just throw it right down the middle and make him hit it.
Or a heater.
Because even the best hitters hit what? They hit about 300 to 400, right? They still get out six times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So he evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. See if Mr. Cassidy can get it done.
That'll be a ball.
That'll be a ball, blocked up enough to keep the runner at third. Owen needs to throw some fastballs here. Just fill it up.
Foul ball?
That's a good pitch right there, isn't it? It's fastball right over the inside part of the plate. What's the count? 2-2.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Saints lead 8-4, but Northpoint's got the bases loaded here. I think Owen's going to get the job done here. Owen's about to throw another fastball.
Just one strike.
That's it. That's all we need. No way. No way that's not a strike. Where was that?
I thought the catcher was getting up to go in the
I did too.
dugout.
Everybody in the facility thought it was a strike. Man, you got full count now. Now what's going to happen? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
If he walks him.
Oh, Owen needs a strike here. He's going to have a strike. So, of course, the batter calls time. He's trying to get in the pitcher's head here. Needs to make him throw a strike. You think he throws a strike, a fastball, or a curve?
Curve.
Think he throws a curve, huh? No way. You feel pretty bad as the hitter right there, don't you? Just take a 3rd strike. Hey, when you get an opportunity with bases loaded, don't take the 3rd strike. Swing away, man. Right? Henry, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You have a good afternoon. You did a fine job. I think that's all my volunteers. I think the volunteers are done. All the kids ran off when they found out I was sucking them into calling the game here. Saints get out of a jam with way too much work, but able to put up a 0 in the top of the 6th. They go into the bottom of the 6th, up 8-4. So Owen Cassidy is able to get it done with a little bit of stress. Too much baseball for me right there. That's too close. 1 base hit turns that into a surefire ball game. I bet there's a couple hundred folks here today. It's a lot of people out on a Good Friday. So up to bat will be your catcher, number 40, Tyler Bryan. He has found the base 3 times today. He's got 2 walks and a base hit. He's going to want to put a cap on it here and find a way on. Probably needs to look for a fastball early in the count. This kid's curveball is disgusting, so don't get to it. Tyler and the Saints have a 4-run lead going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ooh, that's a good take right there. That pitch looks like a strike out of his hand. Gets down out of the zone, taken for ball 1. Good cut, just kind of a little long to it. That ball was in the outside part of the zone. Gets a foul ball for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. That's a good pitch. Very good pitch. That's a curveball, and out of his hand looks like a surefire ball. It's hard to give up. I mean, it's easy to give up on that pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a good take right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I think the umpire took that off the chest. In the throat, maybe. His curveball got a lot of break on it. It's hard to catch. Probably took it right in the throat there. That's not a good place to take a baseball. Here, I would say a fastball. It's on a couple of good curveballs, but I would assume he would probably not go 3 in a row, but who knows? That's the thing about a pitcher. Good ones, you have no idea when they're going to throw what. That was a good catch. We got the shortstop, was able to haul that in here. So 2 quick outs for the Saints in the bottom of the 6th. Both of those were hit pretty decent, but can't come out of there with a base hit. So number 27, Brendan Bomar steps to the plate, your third baseman for the Saints today. Behind him, if he can get up, Mr. Aiden McCready. He's going to say he went. I didn't see it, but that's a called strike one. So the Saints lead 8-4. Brennan stays in there on a fastball in off the plate, almost gets hit, but evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Saints lead 8-4. That's another curveball, well in off the plate, almost hits him again. Bomar's looking for a straight one here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Way behind it. I think he might have expected a curveball there and gets a fastball. Can't get to it. Needs to shorten up. Do one right here. Find a way to pass it on to the next hitter. He calls a strike in the very bottom of the zone. About looked to be low, but you know, when it's that close, you got to get after it. But so the Saints go down on strikes for the 3rd out in the bottom of the 6th inning. After 6 complete, Saints lead 8-4. All right, folks, we're going to the top of the 7th inning here, so barring a catastrophe, the Saints will be down and done after the top of this 7th inning, hopefully. They're getting serious about it. Matthew Dallas is on the hill to close this game out. So he's going to get him a little work here, hopefully about maybe a dozen pitches. And get this stuff done and put a cap on a pretty good 2-day stretch. Saints down Trinity Christian last night in 8 innings and with a walk-off double by Cooper Thompson, who hit a bomb today. To just put a really good series together here, back-to-back days, back-to-back good games thus far. Scores 8-4 in the top of the 7th. Northpoint down to 3 outs here, so and they got to deal with Matthew Dallas, who's not the easiest kid to hit in the world. Down out of the zone for ball 1 with a fastball. Matthew is hard to hit when he is on top of his stuff. That's a fastball on the outside part of the plate, taken for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is disgusting. I don't know how ooh, that's a good looking pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Matthews fixing to fill it up with fastballs here now. He didn't get the call on the off speed. Pretty sure you're not going to get another one of those now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Top of the 7th inning. Saints lead 8-4. He gone. Yep. That's a good pitch.
Now batting number 10, Cade Freeze.
So, Mr. Dallas gets the first out of the 7th inning on a looking K. So let's see if he can do it again here. Wouldn't be surprised at all if Matthew slices them up and gets 3 of those this inning. This kid is something to watch when he's throwing it well. Just a simple 92, 93 miles an hour up and out of the zone. Taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And then you throw that in there and I don't know. It's kind of unfair, to be honest with you. You're battling 90, you know, low 90s on the outside part of the plate. And then you get that pitch and just not fun. And then you got to do that for the second strikeout. So Northpoint down to their last out in the top of the 7th.
Number 4, Jackson.
Dallas is dealing here. Number 4 up to hit. Matthew loses 1 high there. 1 ball, no strikes. Got 2 outs, scores 8-4, top of the 7th. Saint lead. They're down to their last out. That's a good pitch. You probably should have hit that one. That was a hittable pitch over the outside part of the plate, about belt high. And then you get that again. And now you're going to get that outside pitch on the black, about 93 miles an hour, that tails away from the hitter and is all but unhittable. Misses right there with a fastball out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Ties him up, gets a piece of it though. Fouls the ball, fights it off over the first base dugout. That's a good pitch by Matthew. At 90 miles an hour, it's hard to get the hands to it on the inside part of the plate. That ball is hit in the air. It should be an easy put out by your center fielder, Josh Russell, to end the game in 7. The Saints take Northpoint down 8-4.
Briarcrest 8.
So a good couple of days for the Saints. Saints played some really solid baseball last couple of days, threw strikes when they needed to, generated some hits when they needed to, and were able to close out some tight games and take both. So Saints playing some good baseball.